Happy Tuesday, fifth grade. This is Miss Gibson coming to you with your writing for today. So, you guys, of course, should be on Tuesday, June 9th, 2020, for your writing ELA packet for today. So, make sure you have that out. Awesome. So, today we are going to do things just a little bit different because you guys have been working on creating these strong paragraphs for the last few weeks. So, as you write today, we're going to pause periodically throughout the writing process to revise our work. So when we pause, you're going to have the opportunity to reread your work so far and ask yourself the following questions. Am I fully answering the question? Are my ideas building on one another? Do my sentences clearly connect to each other? We will begin with reading the text that is attached below, Bug's Eye View. As you read, have the prompt question in mind. How do eye structures help animals process information? So let's scroll down and we can begin reading together. So this is the article Bug's Eye View. All right. Scientist Jenny Reed shows action packed 3D movies in her lab at Newcastle University in England. But they aren't Hollywood blockbusters you may have seen. These films were made for insects. Reed uses the movies to test the vision of praying mantises. She recently did an experiment to find out if the insects can see in 3D. Sorry. Like humans, many animals with front facing eyes have binocular vision. Each eye sees a different but overlapping view. The brain combines the two images into one 3D picture. This creates a sense of depth or ability to tell how far away things are. Animals without binocular vision see completely different images in each eye. They don't see the world in 3D. Reed and other scientists suspect that mantises have binocular vision. But Reed wanted to know for sure to find out. She fitted the insects with bug sized 3D glasses. They're similar to the glasses you'd wear at a 3D movie, she says. During a 3D movie, two images are projected onto a screen at once. Each lens of the glasses blocks a certain type of light. That means a viewer's left eye sees one image while the right eye sees the other. Together, the two views make objects appear to leap off the screen. If mantises had binocular vision, they'd react to 3D movies as if objects were right in front of them. If not, they wouldn't fall for the 3D effect. Screen test. After placing glasses on the mantises, Reed showed them movies of a black dot. The dot darted around like a bug a mantis would eat. When the fake prey was shown in 2D, the mantises ignored it. They knew the dot on the screen was too far off to catch. But when the film was in 3D, the mantises swiped at the dot. That's because it seemed to hover within their reach. The insects really could see in 3D. Not only did Reed prove that mantises have binocular vision, but she also thinks she knows why they need it. Mantises are stealthy hunters. They sit perfectly still until a bug passes by, then they attack. They only have one chance to strike, says Reed, so judging death is really important to them. All right, so we just read the article, and your job was to figure out and answer, how do eye structures help animals process information? So, your job now is to create an outline. All right, so go ahead and pause the video and create an outline for your paragraph that is directly answering this question. You can include some evidence that you want to put in or the paragraph, and of course, directly answer the question in your response. Pause the video and get started on that, and then come back when you're done. Welcome back. So, as you created your outline, you needed to make sure that it was still hitting all three of the above questions that we originally talked about. So, make sure your outline is hitting. Am I fully answering the question? Are my ideas building on one another? Do my sentences clearly connect to each other? So, even though this is not your paragraph yet, this was just your outline, you should be getting to this point where it is starting to build on each other. Your ideas are there. And of course, your topic sentence or thesis statement is fully answering this question of, how do eye structures help animals process information? Now, you guys are going to get into typing in the Google form. So you're going to type for about 5 to 10 minutes and then stop, again, based off your outline after you do some necessary revisions if they do not answer these three questions. Then you're going to type for 5 to 10 minutes. So go ahead and pause the video and start typing in the Google form. Awesome. Welcome back from typing some of your response. Again, you are always supposed to type just for 5 to 10 minutes just to get something on a paper. So then you guys can now reread what you're writing. So you're going to reread your work, reflect again on the above three questions, and then make any necessary revisions. So as you start to begin to write, are you answering the question in its entirety, which is how do I structures help animals process information? Are your ideas building on one another? Do my sentences clearly connect to each other? Make sure that you are building on each sentence every single time you are writing a distinct paragraph. So now, after you make necessary revisions to your work, you guys are going to finish up that paragraph for today. So go ahead and pause the video and finish your paragraph, and then do not submit yet, but come back to the video. Awesome. So welcome back from doing the video. Doing the writing. So again, you're always reflecting on these three simple questions. Am I fully answering the question or the prompt that's given to me? Are my ideas building on one another? Do my sentences clearly connect to each other? So these are the three things that you should be continuously doing every single time you are working on your writing for today and moving forward. Now, I want you guys to think and reflect. How did the process of revising as you write feel? Right. Revising as you write should allow you to feel as though that you can edit as you're going. Realize that after you reread constantly, you can point out major errors that you were feeling. And then after that, it's like, all right, I know that I have to revise my work as I'm completing it. I should always be going back and taking things out and inputting new ideas and then making sure that I'm always answering the questions that I'm doing. So, what impact did it have on your writing? So doing this revisions, what impact did that have? Right. That it should give you a big sense of an impact right now because it's allowing you to constantly reread and make sure you're staying on track. So now at this point, especially at the end of the school year, your writing should be in great distinct paragraphs that are constantly answering the question. And then making sure your ideas are constantly building on each other and making sure your sentences clearly connect to each other. So today is just another day where we are still doing this writing process and making sure that our paragraphs are distinct and making sense and going with the clearer flow. So now that you are done, yes, you can go back and do your revisions for your paragraph if you feel like you need more work, making sure you're using evidence from the text. The secret code for today for your exit ticket is strawberry. So make sure you're typing that in correctly. All right. And then of course, making sure you if you need to reread the text, go ahead and reread that text to make sure that you have enough information to help you type your essay for paragraph for today. All right. Do not forget to do the exit ticket. It's extremely important. And have a great Tuesday.